Alright everyone, another random unboxing video is coming your way. Today we will be unboxing this card deck of mine. Well, credits to the one who designed this 3D model. I think it's quite a sleek design for commander decks. Well, this is just a random commander deck that I technically borrowed from a friend. Well, he lent it to me. It's definitely not mine, but yeah, I try to play Magic from time to time, and it's a slide on type of deck box, so that's kind of neat in my opinion. So you can see this is how it looks like. You can slide it in your commander like this, and oops, sorry for that. You slide in your commander like that, and yeah, I think it's quite okay for starting players like me. I'm the one who 3D printed it, but this design's not mine, so credits to whoever made this commander deck box design on Thingiverse. It's really great, and I thank you for the design. Well, let's get into it. This is how it looks like. The lid, kind of neat, no? Printed in white and black because I think it would look cool. This is not sponsored by Magic the Gathering too, but yeah, we're going to be unboxing it because it's another of my random unboxing videos. Well, not sure if you can see properly, but the commander here is Grumgully, the Generous. His main niche is like each other non-human creature you control enters the battlefield with an additional +1/+1 counter on it. So, isn't that neat? Well, what I'm trying to do here is at least create a lot of goblin tokens and then make them 2/2s and hopefully dominate the board. So, that's my commander right here. Yeah, let me fix the lighting a bit. Unfortunately, you can't see it when I lay at the table, so I'm just gonna show it to you when directly on the camera. Here's the whole deck. It's 100 cards. And then, yeah, I proxied goblin tokens and put them on a clear sleeve. Yeah, it's the most I can do. Hopefully I can use all of this in the battle, but yeah, that's all my tokens right there. And I've been trying to work on a Demir deck too, so I'm trying to proxy him, printing it, and then putting him somewhere. This has Lazov. It's just proxies, so it's not official cards. I have at least 2 official tokens. I'd like to thank my friend for lending these cards to me. And yeah, this secret lair collaboration with MTG. The Rhythm of the Wild card, I really like it. I was planning to put it here on this deck, but unfortunately I don't have enough clear sleeves to put clear sleeves in all of the cards. So I can't actually proxy it, you know? And yeah, let's move on to looking at the deck itself. Just put this back here on the deck box and put that on the side. Alright, so with the Grumgully as our commander, check out what we got. We got Mountain, Forest. I'll just put the lands on the side because what we're going to be looking at is the cards. Probably the cards that I like. Okay, so here we have Hordling Outburst. You can see right there. It creates 3 1/1 red goblin creature tokens. So hopefully the interaction, it's a 3-drop, and I think that's okay. Similar to the commander's 3-drop too. So the interaction would be Grumgully's on the board, and then I'm gonna drop this Hordling Outburst, and then gonna be 2/2 goblins, and hopefully swing towards them. If I had Rhythm of the Wild, that would have been awesome. And yeah, we have here End-Raise Forerunners. Vigilance, Trample, Haste. Oh, let me show you the card first before reading. It has Vigilance, Trample, Haste. When End-Raise Forerunners enters the battlefield, other creatures you control get +2/+2 and gains Vigilance and Trample until end of turn. Well, yeah. Imagine if I had like around 15, I'm not sure, 20 goblins on the board, and I put and raise forerunners. Gonna get vigilance and trample. I think that would be crazy. I'm just gonna put this because it's a card that I like. I'm gonna put it beside my commander. And Rulik Mons. This is, I think, the only foiled card in here. This is Rulik Mons. Yep, he's foiled. I like the art a lot. It's like stained glass type of art. Not sure what even set this is from. But Rulik Mons is a legendary creature goblin. Menace whenever Rulik Mons. Warren Chief attacks. Look at the top card of your library. If it's a land card, you may put it into the battlefield tapped. If you didn't put the card onto the battlefield this way, create a 1/1 red goblin creature token. So it's another, what do you call that? Fuel for creating goblins. And next we have Goblin Oriflamme. Oriflamme or Oriflame? Not sure. Attacking creatures you control get 1+1/+0. It's an enchantment too, which is, I think, great for my board overall. Then here we have rampant growth. This is a very random deck, by the way, guys. So don't expect that much synergy. It's a random deck we just put together with the cards that we have. And here we have Foundry Street Denizen. This is what it looks like. Hopefully you can read that. Whenever another red creature enters the battlefield under your control, Foundry Street Denizen gets +1/+0 until end of turn. So I guess that would be great. I think there's a Krenko here. Yeah. I'm gonna put the cards that I don't think, no, at least in my opinion, won't have much impact on the board. I'm gonna put the ones that I like here together with the commander, right? And then we have here Overcome. This is Overcome, guys. It says creatures you control get +2/+2 and you gain trample until end of turn. I think that's kind of great actually for a 5-drop. Only problem is it's a sorcery, but I guess it will be too OP as well if it's an instant. So I kind of like it, no? Like end raise forerunners too. And then we have this Burn Bright. Creatures you control get +2/+0 until end of turn, which is a 3-drop, and overall I think that's really great. I'm gonna put that here. I'll separate the instants and sorceries with the creatures. And then we have Forest, Rugged Lands, Pilaka Worm. This is the one that gains you 7 life and draws you a card when it dies, but it's 7-drop. It has trample though. It's a 7/7 trample card. Maybe in the late game, but not sure if this will have any bring. Oh, by the way, if you guys have any suggestions as to how I can improve this commander deck, please do so. Just put it down in the comments and I'll try to, build it that way. Hopefully it's a budget type of deck because, these cards are not too expensive. Okay, we have Opal Palace, Unknown Shores, Gift of Paradise, another enchantment. It's a mana ramp, I think. I'm not sure if ramp is even the thing. It is the way you call it, but it has this effect that if you tap it, when you enchant the land and you tap that land, and it adds 2 mana of any one color. So I think I can attach it to colorless artifact land. I don't know what they're called, the ones that produce colorless mana and then produce 2 blue mana, 2 green mana, or whatever. I'm just gonna put it there. Alright, here are lands. Ooh, there's a Fire Diamond here. Fire Diamond enters the battlefield tap and it adds 1 mana. Right, we have Command Tower, Mountain, Echoing Courage. What's Echoing Courage? It's an instant. Target creature and all other oh, here you go. This is Echoing Courage. Target creature and all other creatures with the same name as that creature get +2/+2 until end of turn. I could probably use this and put goblins, no? I'm not sure how that interaction works. Can you please explain it to me in the comments? Or maybe I'll search it up later on. Hopefully you can interact with me and put it in the comments. I'll thank you in advance, but oh, we have an evolving wilds here. I just can crack it early on and then find land. And then we have reclaim. Target, here's reclaim. Put target card from your graveyard on top of your library. Kinda nice. Dark steel ingot. It's indestructible, and it's add 1 mana of any color. Here's Krenko, guys. I think this is my favorite card here. Krenko Tin Street Kingpin. He's a legendary creature goblin. If you can read it there. Whenever Krenko Tin Street Kingpin attacks, put a +1/+1 counter on him, then create a number of 1/1 red goblin tokens equal to Krenko's power. So the thing is, if for example Grumgully goes in and then we have Krenko and then we swing, so Krenko enters as a 2/3 and then he swings, so he's gonna be a 3/4 and hopefully create 3 tokens at his first swing, and then he keeps building up later on. And then we have a moss diamond. Yeah, I love these diamonds because they give me mana early on. There's probably better things like Soul Ring and such, but I don't have the budget to buy those type of cards. And yeah, take note, these were just lent to me. And we have mountain, forest. Oh, Siege Gang Commander. I like the sacrifice interaction of this. When Siege Gang Commander enters the battlefield, create 3/1/1. There we go. Create 3/1/1 red goblin creature tokens. And then I can pay 2, 1 generic in red to sacrifice a goblin. Siege Gang Commander deals 2 damage to any target. I really like this card. I'll put it here together with the creatures that I like. Yep. Oh yeah. I don't have sleeves yet, so. Then we have Hobgoblin Captain. Then it has pack tactics. Whenever Hobgoblin Captain attacks, if you attacked with creatures with total power 6 or greater, this combat, Hobgoblin Captain gains first strike until end of turn. It's an type of goblin in my opinion. Maybe if I buff it up a bit, because it's 3/1. For 2 drop, it's great, I think. But I'm not sure if I can make... If I can attack with a total of 6 power in turn 3. Yeah, probably can't. So, I'm gonna put it in the meh side. I might be wrong. You can correct me if you want. I'd really appreciate it if you can help me out in figuring out whether what I'm saying is right or wrong. But I'm going to explain it in a way that I understand it, and hopefully I could get more suggestions from you guys on how to build this properly and make it stronger, so I can play better in Commander. You know. Alright, next we have Volley Veteran. Right? When Volley Veteran enters the battlefield, it deals damage to target creature an opponent controls equal to the number of goblins you control. So I think I'm gonna treat it as a removal spell, because it deals damage to a creature that an opponent controls. So I'm just gonna put it on the side. And we have Beetleback Chief right here. When Beetleback Chief enters the battlefield, create 2/1/1 red goblin creature tokens. It's token generator when it enters, and then of course you cannot have land or elves. I think one better card here is Birds of Paradise. I think it's from a newer set, but yeah, we got no money to buy that yet. Think about that. We have Gruul Turf, and we have Rummaging Goblin. I like this card a lot because it makes me draw and discard. I don't like the discard a card specifically, but it helps me draw cards better. You know, Rummaging Goblin. So I need to tap it to discard a card and draw a card. And then we have Battle Rattle Shaman. At the beginning of your combat, here, I'll show you guys. At the beginning of your combat on your turn, you may have target creature get +2/+0 until end of turn. Yeah, maybe that's good with Krenko, don't you think? And then next we have Thragtusk. It says here, when Thragtusk enters the battlefield, you gain 5 life. When Thragtusk leaves the battlefield, put a 3/3 green beast creature token onto the battlefield. So it leaves like a sun, I think, onto the battlefield. It does. Overrun. I like this too. Oh, there you go. Creatures you control get +3/+3, gain trample until the end of turn. Yeah, I like it. It's a sorcery though, but still like it. Then we have Star Compass. It's another mana artifact. I like it, but it's gonna go to the miss side. Then we have Goblin Javelineer. It has haste. Whenever Goblin Javelineer becomes blocked, it deals 1 damage to target creature blocking it. Yeah, well, I guess I could say that it's 2/1, you know? Goblin Trailblazer. This is just a 2-drop menace. Goblin. And we have Skirt Prospector. I like this a lot, to be honest, because I could have a lot of mana from this. It's a sack mechanic. I can sacrifice a goblin and add red mana. So I think I'm gonna put that here on the cards I like. And we have Armillary Sphere. It's pay 2 and tap it. Sacrifice Armillary Sphere. Search your library for up to 2 basic land cards. Reveal them, put them into your hand, then shuffle your library. It's an okay 2-drop, but not my favorite. Ooh, we have Broken Bond. Not sure why it has this. Could someone explain to me why it has this mark here in the middle? It's a sorcery. It says destroy target artifact or enchantment. You may put a land card from your hand onto the battlefield. I think that's great, especially if my enemies have artifacts or enchantments on their table at the second drop. I mean, their second turn. And that would give me an advantage when it comes to land. So I'm gonna put that here in the things that I like. And we have Seek Horizon. This Seek Horizon. Search your library for up to 3 basic land cards, reveal them, and put them into your hand. Then shuffle your library. I like it a lot. Gives me option to get more lands, but let's put it here on the mech counter. And then we have Goblin War Party, a 4-drop sorcery. And then you can choose one. This is how it looks like. Kind of cool art. It says create 3/1/1. Choose one. Create 3/1/1 red goblin creature tokens, or creatures you control get +1/+1. And it has Entwine. It says choose both if you pay the Entwine cost. So if you pay 7 for this, 2 red mana and 5 generic, you can choose both of those effects. It's I think. And then we have Valakut Invoker, a 3-drop. And if you pay 8, its ability is Valakut Invokers deals 3 damage to target creature or player. For a 3-drop, I think it's okay, but I think the 8 generic mana and its ability is too chunky, don't you think? Tell me what you think. The next is Beneath the Sands. It's a sorcery. It's a 3-drop. This is how it looks like. I like the art a lot. It says search your library for basic land, put it onto the battlefield, tap, then shuffle your library. And it has cycling too. Cycling 2, discard this card and draw a card. I'll put it in the May. We have Impulsive Pilfer. It's a creature goblin pirate. I kind of don't understand this a bit. When Impulsive Pilferer dies, create a treasure token. I understand that part. The next part is what I don't understand. What's in core? Encore. Not sure. Exile this card from your graveyards. For each opponent, create a token copy that attacks that opponent this turn if able. They gain haste. Sacrifice them at the beginning of the next end step. Activate only as a sorcery. So for example, this was in my graveyard, right? I can exile it. And then, for example, I had 3 opponents, right? 3 on 1. There are going to be 3 copies of this and it attacks? I'm I'm not sure. Can you please explain what this means? The second part of the description. And we have Blaze, of course. I like Blaze a lot because it deals a lot of damage. Sorcery, though, could be countered. Typical blue players. I like to be a blue player too, you know. That's why I've been trying to build a Dimir deck. Hopefully, can build it out. Then we have next is Empty the Warrens. Create 2/1/1 red goblin creature tokens. And it has Storm. Storm is when you cast this spell, copy it for each spell cast before this turn. Ooh, that's great. But let's put it in. Oh, I forgot to put the Blaze here on the things that I like. Then we have Flame Tongue Kavu. This is what Kavu looks like. Kind of menacing, no? When Flame Tongue Kavu enters the battlefield, deals 4 damage to target creature. It's kind of height. Then Spearbreaker Behemoth. It's a 7-drop creature beast. Here's what it looks like. I like these borders a lot. And it says Spearbreaker Behemoth is indestructible. Pay 1. Target creature with power 5 or greater is indestructible this turn. Also, it makes others indestructible as well. And then we have Mountains, Forest, Mountains, and Thrive. Thrive is a sorcery, and it says it's pay 1 green and X, and put a +1/+1 counter on each of X target creatures. So basically, I can put 1+1/+1 counters to the number of X I put. It's kind of okay. Then we have a 5-drop Center Glade. I like this art a lot. Can you tell me which set this was from? And it says that 2002. Not sure. Was this produced in 2002? And it's an enchantment. Pay 2 green and pay 2 generic. Put a 3 green centaur on the creature. Centaur creature token into play. Oh, I like the art a lot. Well, credits to Alex Horley Orlandelli. I apologize if ever I pronounced that wrong, but awesome art. Hope you can see it properly. Yeah, great art. Then we have Battlecry Goblin. It's a 2-drop. And it's pay red and pay 1 generic. Goblins you control get +1/+0 and gain haste until end of turn. I like this a lot, to be honest. Probably one of my core creatures. And then we have Spike Shot Goblin. It's a 3-drop. And then pay 1 red and tap it. Spike Shot Goblin deals damage equal to its power to target creature or player. Damn, imagine if this has like 20 counters. Is it possible that this becomes a commander? I'm not sure. Or is it only legendary creatures? I'm not really sure. So, let's see. I'm gonna put it here on the things that I like. We have Forest and Mog Flunkies. This card is kind of funny because it says Mog Flunkies can't attack or block alone, so kind of needs a duo or something. Then we have Torch Courier. There you go. Has haste. Sacrifice it. Another target creature gains haste until end of turn. Kind of great. Imagine if it was turn 4 and I pull out Krenko, and then I play Krenko, and then I play that card, Torch Courier, and I make Krenko haste. It's going to be awesome. Turn 4. And then we have Pashalik Mons. It's a 3-drop. Whenever Pashalik Mons or another goblin you control dies, Pashalik Mons deals 1 damage to any target. Oh god. That's crazy. And it says pay 3 generic and 1 red, sacrifice a goblin, create 2 1/1 red goblin creature tokens. It's kind of awesome. Now I'm gonna put him here. Things I like. Alright. Then we have Goblin Matron. This is what it looks like. The art's kind of creepy on this one. Still awesome though. It's a creature goblin. When Goblin Matron enters the battlefield, you may search your library for a goblin card. Reveal that card and put it into your hand, then shuffle. so I can search up my deck and look for a goblin that I like. It's definitely gonna be Rulik or Krenko. Yeah, I like this card. And then we have Forest, Mountain. Then we have Goblin Assault. It's an enchantment. I like this too. At the beginning of your upkeep, create 1/1 red goblin creature with haste. Oh, there's a second line that says goblin creatures attack each turn if able. I don't know. I feel like this double-edged sword. Cause what if my Krenko was just a 2/3 and then it becomes a 3/3 because of its, I mean, sorry, not 3/3, 3/4 because of its ability. But the enemy has 4/4. I'll need to attack just because of the Goblin Assault. I'm not sure about that. Firemind Vessel enters the battlefield, tap, and it gives me two mana of different colors. Awesome. Then we have Wildheart Invoker. It's a 4-drop. And pay 8, target creature gets 5/5/5 and gains trample until end of turn. Awesome late game player. Imagine if I put that on Krenko. I'll try that in my next games, hopefully. Then we have Regrowth right here. It's a return target card from your graveyard to your hand. And then we have Colony Heart Expedition. It's an enchantment. And it has a landfall. Whenever a land enters the battlefield under your control, you may put a quest counter on Colony Heart Expedition. And I can remove 3 quest counters from Colony Heart Expedition and sacrifice it to search your library up to 2 basic land cards, put them onto the battlefield tapped, then shuffle your library. That's awesome. It's like a mana ramp thing. Oh, can you please teach me the terms? Try typing the terms for it. Is it mana? I'm not sure what it's called. And then we have Acidic Slime. It's a 5-drop. It's a 2/2 Death Touch. When Acidic Slime enters the battlefield, destroy target artifact, enchantment, or land. Land? Could this destroy Oroar? I'm not sure. Then we have Mog, War Marshal. He's a 2-drop, 1 red, 1 black, and he has this ability called Echo. And Echo is at the beginning of your upkeep. If this came under your control since the beginning of your last upkeep, sacrifice it unless you pay its Echo cost. Oh, so that's what Echo is. And then when Mog War Marshal enters the battlefield or dies, create a 1/1 red goblin creature token. Not sure if this is a good or bad card. I think it's leaning to the bad part. And we have a Commander Sphere. You have Pursue Glory. Attacking creatures get +2/+0 until end of turn. And we have Cycling. Discard a card, draw a card. Draw mechanics are, I think, awesome in Commander. Yeah. I've been watching the Prof, Foxy, and Jimmy, and the other players that play on YouTube, that I watch on YouTube, and their card draws are crazy. Problem is, I don't know how to build around that type of playstyle. I will learn soon though, hopefully. And then next we have Terramorphic Expanse. Let's skip through that. And then we have Goblin Rally. It says create 4 1/1 red goblin creature tokens. It's a 5-drop and gives you 4 goblins. And then we have Woodborn Behemoth. As long as you control, here's what it looks like. Awesome. He's a creature elemental. As long as you control 8 or more lands, Woodborn Behemoth gets +4/+4 and trample. And the last one is Timber Gorge. Let me check if I left anything here. Hopefully not. Yep, I didn't. So yeah, that will be it for this unboxing video. So what do you think, guys? Oh, by the way, I would like to promote also my Fiverr account. I've been trying to start up a Fiverr account. I'm gonna put the details below, and if you need It's for voiceovers. I'm trying to start. Can you call it a business? No. Trying to start a job regarding voiceovers, and if ever you guys are interested to it, or maybe if you could recommend it to your friends or whoever needs it, someone you know that needs it, that would be great help for me. I'm gonna be putting the details below. Oh yeah, and before I go, I'd like to thank my first two commenters, by the way, and my first subscriber as well. Let me just get my phone. And the one who, this is really encouraging, guys. His name is at the life of web with a double B. He was encouraging me. He said, "Keep it up," but and yes, thank you. I will. Hopefully, it goes awesome your way too, guys. And then the other one is largest Luke. He commented 13 days ago on my 5 Fine mic review, and then he said, "That's so funny that you popped up on my feed. Mine just came in the other day. I got the white version." Thank you for you're my very first comment, and I don't know, it just gives me this really really awesome feeling. It That one comment made me feel fulfilled. Hopefully it goes awesome your way too. And yeah, that will be it for today's unboxing. We unboxed this red green commander, a very random commander deck also. Hope you give me comments and suggestions, and I'll see you around. Thank you.